guest used her vacation to make a difference in the world. She traveled to an orphanage in Kenya twice.
Wow.
Please welcome Hilary.wmv. Hilary, nice to see you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Wow, you know, some people go on vacation just to get away from it all. You go on vacation to get in the middle of it all.
Yeah.
How did you hear about the city that you stayed in Kenya?
That's a good question. I was actually a fine arts student, and I had a really good friend that was a Pan-African Studies student at Kent State. And she invited me to go on this adventure to Africa, so I couldn't resist. I had to go.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
So what happened when you got there? How did you?
We hooked up with some orphanages, so we ended up staying at the orphanages, and I went there twice. The first time only for a couple weeks, and then I went back for about a month and a half. So
the first time a couple weeks, and they said not enough.
Not
going
enough.
Back.
No, I had to get more. It had such an impact on me.
Why? What about it was so? What made the impact? What was there? What did you see that just made you so inspired?
Well, first of all, getting into the children's lives. I mean, understanding that these children were victims of, you know, families that had died from AIDS and different diseases like that. And then watching them, I mean, they were passionate. They loved education. They loved art projects. I brought all these art supplies, and it was a blast. I mean,
this you here with in the school? Or?
Yeah, and that's the little guy. That's Clinton. He was one of my favorites. Oh, they're so fun. I mean, they take a minute to warm up to you, definitely.
Now, can anybody do that? I mean,
sure.
Really? I mean, seriously. I mean, you know, it's an amazing family experience if you decide to say, okay, we're going to make a difference this vacation and do that. So you just did that, and the orphanage obviously welcomed you with open arms.
Oh, definitely, definitely. And I met several other people too in the community. We went into churches, we went into people's homes. The people were so hospitable. It was incredible.
And after going there, you brought it back with you. Tell us about that.
Yeah, after traveling there twice, I wanted to raise money and awareness. And so my husband and I opened an art gallery, which was last April.
Oh, wonderful.
And proceeds from that gallery go back to Kenya. So,
no kidding. I want to ask you one more question about being there. Sure. What is it like? I mean, a lot of us, someone like me, I have no idea what it would be like to get off a plane and walk into this kind of environment, or even where you slept when you were there.
Yeah, it was definite culture shock. It was definite culture shock.
Take us through that a little bit.
Weather-wise, what are we looking at here?
Well, I went in the summer, and it's actually their winter, but it's still like 60-some degrees. It's still beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
Kenya is incredible. It's probably one of the most beautiful places
bananas?
I've ever seen. Yeah, bananas.
So what place? Where did you sleep?
I want that hat.
Yeah.
Sometimes they actually had a little bedroom, you know, for visitors and stuff. I mean, the orphanages are well taken care of, and they're supported by Americans, so you know.
So you're sleeping where?
On like a cot, a little bed thing.
For a month.
For a month,
these are great photos.
Yeah.
And then what about meals, too? What kind of food? I know these seem like silly questions because you experienced it, but to me, I don't know.
No, I mean, the meals, they're very minimal. Obviously, a lot of people struggle to just have like one meal a day and clean water. So
is your husband also an artist?
He's a musician.
Because these photos are just beautiful. Are these on display?
Well, yeah. I mean, I took a lot of these. So I'm an artist, so.
I mean, very well done.
Thank you. Thanks. But yeah, meals, I mean, that's something that it was kind of hard to witness. A lot of the times people didn't have enough food. And I guess the needs, you know, of people kind of made me realize that if there's any way I can give back, I want to. And so that's why I wanted to use my artistic abilities to kind of do that.
That's wonderful.
Hillary, how do you get so involved for a month and then leave? Meaning, I mean, that's
It was so hard.
Tough.
It was so hard. I cried my eyes out.
I bet.
Yeah, it was really hard. And that's why I still stay in touch with them too. So.
Now, and how does that happen?
Usually via email. Thank God for the internet. Yeah, it is. It's amazing. You can chat online with them, and they email all the time. They love to stay in touch.
Now, the high point of your year is coming up, right? You have an event?
Yes.
Tell us about the event.
Next Friday, May 14th, we have a fashion show.
Ooh,
and
I like that.
Yeah, you should come.
I would like to. I'm like, oh, fashion show. I'm in.
Yeah, you should definitely come. It's featuring local designers and local artists. We always have current art exhibitions going as well, but we like to focus on events because we like to bring new people in, new faces. And yeah, it's next Friday, May 14th. We're selling tickets, so if you go to our website, you can give us a call or email us.
And proceeds?
Proceeds from that, from any sale at the gallery, half of what we take in goes back to Kenya.
You mean all the time or just that night?
For any sale.
Oh,
that
for
ever
any sale all the time.
So those people in those pictures are going to get something that somebody decides that they're going to buy or they're going to just
Definitely.
take advantage of when they go to your
Yep,
your
there'll be
place.
art for sale, jewelry, clothing, so.
Well, congratulations to you for finding your passion.
Thank you.
Thanks for sharing that. It was awesome.
You know, harnessing it here.
Thank you.